Hey there, plant enthusiasts and farming enthusiasts. Get ready to dive into the mesmerizing world of gardening and farming with me.
Imagine this. Fresh, vibrant coriander ready to snip just 5 days from now. And the best part? No soil needed. This method is perfect for small spaces, balconies, or even just a sunny windowsill. Get ready to enjoy the delightful taste of homegrown coriander faster than you ever thought possible. Coriander, also known as cilantro, is a kitchen hero. Its fresh, citrusy flavor livens up dishes from around the world. Growing your own means you'll always have a supply on hand. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying to watch your little green friends thrive. So let's get started. Before we begin, let's gather our tools. You'll need coriander seeds. Choose a recent pack for best results. A shallow container or bowl, fresh water, a sunny windowsill or a well-lit spot, a spray bottle, optional, and a pair of scissors for harvesting. That's it. Simple, everyday items for extraordinary flavor. Start by giving your coriander seeds a good soak. This is a crucial first step in the process of growing coriander without soil. Soaking the seeds helps to kickstart the germination process, making it easier for the seeds to sprout and grow into healthy plants. Place them in a bowl of fresh water and let them sit overnight. This extended soaking period allows the seeds to absorb water, which softens their hard outer shells. By the next morning, you'll notice that the seeds have swelled slightly, indicating that they are ready for the next step. This softens the outer shell and encourages germination. The softened shell makes it easier for the tiny shoots to break through and start growing. You might even see some seeds beginning to sprout little white roots, a sure sign that they are ready to be planted. Next, grab your shallow container and fill it with about an inch of fresh water. The container doesn't need to be anything fancy. A simple plastic or glass dish will do. The key is to ensure that the water level is just right, not too deep, but enough to keep the seeds moist. You don't need much, just enough to keep the seeds moist. The water will act as a medium for the seeds to grow, providing them with the necessary moisture without the need for soil. Make sure to check the water level regularly and top it up if it starts to evaporate. Then, scatter your soaked seeds onto the water's surface. Be gentle as you do this to avoid damaging the delicate seeds. Spread them out evenly across the surface of the water to give each seed the best chance of growing. Avoid overcrowding. Give each seed a bit of space to grow. Overcrowding can lead to competition for resources, which can stunt the growth of your coriander plants. By spacing them out, you ensure that each seed has access to the water and light it needs to thrive. Finally, find a bright spot for your coriander. Light is essential for the growth of your plants, so choose a location that gets plenty of natural sunlight. A bright sunny spot will help your coriander grow strong and healthy. A sunny windowsill is perfect. The natural light from the sun will provide the energy your plants need to grow. If you don't have a sunny windowsill, you can also use artificial lighting to supplement the natural light. If you don't have direct sunlight, a grow light can help. Grow lights are a great alternative to natural sunlight and can be used to provide the necessary light for your plants to grow. Position the grow light above your container and set it to provide light for about 16 hours a day. This will mimic the natural daylight cycle and help your coriander grow just as well as it would in natural sunlight. By following these simple steps, you can successfully grow coriander without soil. This method is not only easy, but also a great way to enjoy fresh, homegrown herbs all year round. Happy gardening! Day 1. Your coriander seeds are settling in and getting ready to sprout. This is an exciting time as the seeds absorb water and start the germination process. Make sure the seeds are fully submerged in water, as this will help soften the seed coat and encourage the roots to break through. You might notice the seeds swelling slightly as they take in moisture. This is a good sign that they are on their way to sprouting. Patience is key here, as the seeds need time to adjust and prepare for growth. Day 2, you might see tiny roots starting to emerge. These roots are the first sign of life and indicate that the seeds are healthy and viable. Keep a close eye on the water level, adding a bit more if needed. It's crucial to maintain a consistent moisture level to support the delicate roots. You may also notice a slight change in the color of the seeds as they continue to absorb water. This is normal and part of the natural process. The roots will continue to grow and strengthen, anchoring the seeds in place. Day 3, little green shoots will begin to peek out. Your coriander is officially growing. These shoots are the first leaves, known as cotyledons, which will provide the initial energy for the plant. It's a thrilling moment to see the first signs of green, indicating that your efforts are paying off. Ensure the seeds are still kept moist, but not waterlogged, as too much water can cause the roots to rot. The shoots will start to grow upwards, reaching for the light, so make sure they are in a well-lit area. Day 4, the shoots will grow taller, and you'll see the first signs of those familiar coriander leaves. These true leaves will have the characteristic shape and aroma of coriander. It's important to continue providing adequate light and water to support their growth. You might also consider gently rotating the container to ensure even light distribution, which will help the shoots grow straight and strong. The leaves will start to develop more fully, and you may even notice a slight fragrance as they mature. Day 5, your coriander is ready for its first harvest. Snip what you need, leaving the rest to continue growing. Harvesting regularly will encourage the plant to produce more leaves, ensuring a continuous supply of fresh coriander. Use sharp scissors or garden shears to avoid damaging the plant. Enjoy the fresh, vibrant flavor of homegrown coriander in your dishes. Remember, the more you harvest, the more the plant will grow, so don't be afraid to snip away and enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right, let's dive into some tips and tricks for keeping your coriander happy and thriving. Coriander, also known as cilantro, is a versatile herb that can add a burst of flavor to many dishes. But to get the best out of your coriander, you need to take good care of it. First, avoid overcrowding. When sowing coriander seeds, it's crucial to give them some breathing room. This means spacing them out adequately in your garden bed or pot. If you plant them too close together, they will compete for nutrients, water, and sunlight, which can stunt their growth and lead to weaker plants. Overcrowding can really hinder their growth. Each coriander plant needs enough space to spread its roots and access the resources it needs to thrive. So make sure to follow the recommended spacing guidelines on your seed packet. Next, temperature matters. Coriander prefers cooler temperatures, so avoid placing it in direct sunlight during the hottest part of the day. Ideally, coriander grows best in temperatures between 50 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. If you live in a particularly hot climate, consider planting your coriander in a spot that gets morning sun and afternoon shade. Alternatively, you can grow it indoors near a window where it can get plenty of indirect light. Fresh water is best. Change the water in your container every other day to keep it fresh and prevent any stagnant water issues. Stagnant water can lead to root rot and other problems that can harm your coriander. Make sure the container has good drainage to allow excess water to escape. And if the air in your home is dry, give your coriander a gentle mist with a spray bottle to keep it moist. Coriander thrives in a humid environment, so misting the leaves can help replicate the conditions it loves. Additionally, you can place a humidity tray or a small humidifier near your plants to maintain the right moisture levels. Remember, happy coriander means a bountiful harvest, so take these steps to ensure your plants are healthy and productive. Now let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid when growing coriander in your garden. Overwatering is a big one to watch out for. While coriander enjoys moisture, too much water can lead to root rot and other issues. Make sure your container has good drainage to prevent waterlogging. Insufficient light is another common issue. Coriander needs plenty of bright, indirect sunlight to thrive. A lack of light will result in leggy, weak growth that is not ideal. And finally, using old seeds can be very problematic. Always start with fresh coriander seeds for the best germination rates and healthy plants. Old seeds may not sprout at all, leading to disappointment. Once your coriander has grown a few inches tall, simply snip off what you need, using a clean pair of scissors. The plant will continue to grow, providing you with a fresh supply for weeks to come. Enjoy the flavor of your success. Growing your own coriander at home is incredibly rewarding. It's easy, convenient, and brings a touch of freshness to your kitchen. Give this 5-day method a try and see the magic of nature unfold right before your eyes. For more gardening tips and tricks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.